Morning, this is Brian. Today is Sunday, March 7th, 2021. I am in the Angeles National Forest, right by Charlton Flats, an area very heavily impacted by the Bobcat Fire. Seems like a lot of the trees over here towards the highway have survived, but if you're driving on Angeles Crest Highway, you can clearly see out towards, as you go towards Vetter Mountain, which is up that way, you can see a lot of burnt trees. A lot of burnt trees around here. Fortunately, a lot of these trees did burn. So it's kind of like my, I was thinking, you know, how did the Charlton Flats area fare off? Not supposed to go in, so I'm not going to go in. It says it's closed to public access. So I'm just going to go over here and just kind of show you. I'm just not going to cross the fence. And a lot of these ponderosas here survived. These are all Pacific ponderosas. Well, except for some coulter pines and some incense cedars in here. It's just very sad. It's very sad. I mean, gotta admit, the forest is known to burn, and it happens, and it sure happened here. I'm not worried about the interior live oaks, because I did a couple spotlight on tree episodes here last summer, spotlighting the Pacific ponderosas in here and the interior live oaks that grow here. Interior live oaks, they'll resprout. I'm not worried about them. It's just that after the last few forest fires we've had here in the San Gabriels, there hasn't been a lot of conifer, hasn't been a super big amount of conifer regeneration. So I'm thankful that a lot of these trees did survive over here. I'm very grateful for that, but it's just each couple of years, just more of our national forests get burnt up. We're burning up faster than we can replenish. Climate change and all that other stuff, the drying trend of our climate, the really severe droughts we've been getting, it's just getting to be pretty insane. We are losing our forests faster than we can replenish them. And you can see all the way up, there's Mount Mooney Road right there. The tops of Mount Mooney and Devil Peak, I believe, were missed. Looks like the Stony Ridge Observatory, thankfully, didn't get it. But this is pretty disheartening to see. Maybe get a better angle from this side. Yeah, like I said, this is Charlton Flats. It's an area I loved to come visit periodically because of the nice ponderosa pines in the area. You can see down this canyon here, it's a lot of fire damage. Pretty sad. It's just pretty sad to see. Like I said, fire's natural here, but it's just, we're having too much of it. It's just too high of a fire frequency, and it does get me worried. I'm just grateful that a lot of these ponderosas did survive over here towards the picnic grounds. I'm assuming this is probably going to be closed for a very long time, so I wouldn't bet on coming here to kick it anytime soon. I was going to go up towards later on, well, pretty soon actually. I was going to head up past Chilao and head up towards the John Hench Trailhead, which is near Glenwood Camp. I think that's where the highway is closed, so you can't go past the dirt road that leads to Glenwood Camp, which is by that trailhead. You've probably seen some of my videos parked. It's called the John Hench Trailhead, but it's not marked or signed as such. It's just a big turnout with a restroom facility and a couple picnic benches. But yeah, you can see over there the tree's burnt. And also get a closer view of Waterman and the Twin Peaks area, which was also in the Bobcat Fire zone. And I've seen some video of me hiking Waterman. I did get a view of Waterman on the way up, and it definitely looks like a lot of the mountain did get scorched. but then some of it looks relatively intact. See, the gray pines didn't completely burn either. The lower branches did. These little guys these are Pinus sabiniana, the gray pines, which are actually close relative to these coulter pines. They thankfully didn't burn all the way up, but a couple of lower branches, I think. No, I don't see any blackness. I don't see any blackness on the bark. I know some of their lower branches were kind of sparse, but I don't see any fire damage on their bark, so maybe just a few needles might have got singed into flame or something. So I said, just be prepared. Definitely looks a lot different out here than it did the last time I was in this area. I said the last time I was in this area, I was filming spotlights on these ponderosas, just having a happy old time. But I said, just be prepared. It's quite a different scene here now. And a lot of these little guys here, a lot of these are knobcomb pines here. A lot of them didn't get burnt. And I see a lot of the knobcomb pines over there had cones on them already. So I would not be surprised if they start regenerating. Because these ones regenerated from after the station fire that blew through here in 2009. So, which thankfully missed most of these trees that time as well. I mean, you can see 2009 station fire damage along that way too, but now we got 2020 Bobcat Fire damage on top of it. But yeah, you can see these knobcomb pines here. The bottoms of their trunks got a little singed. But one thing you can count on, chaparral yucca, Hespero yucca whippley, they're extremely resilient. You can count on them to resprout. So I have a feeling some of the knobcomb pines probably open some of their cones. So don't be surprised if there's some resprouting. I mean, thank God it's not a total loss. Kind of like with the station fire, the area wasn't totally destroyed. But a lot of these beautiful ponderosas got scorched over here. So, well, we gotta appreciate what we still have. Well, I'll see you on my next video, somewhere here in Angeles National Forest, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching this clip.